I think it's cool that they could carve this in the bottom of the pot and ink it, and it would be clear. And you can put like candles in here, and you could just put it at the table at night, and it would light things up. You could do tons of things, all kinds of pots in the shop, including this one. I think there's no purple or pink. I don't know where it is.
How about over here? Your colors over here? No. No purple or pinks.
I'll just say two of my favorite colors for now.
Okay.
Blue and green. My favorite color is this part right here in red. Ooh. And you can like put a light in here and it like lights up in the night.
Tell me about yours.
Okay, show your pot to Kevin. Show your pot to Kevin. Who made that? Who made that?
Me.
Say Uncle Mark.
Uncle Mark.
Say Uncle Mark made this pot.
Uncle Mark made this pot.
What color is it?
Blue and red. Look how there's so many pots. They could write stuff on here. They could even make faces out of the pots. Give them to people. I just really like it a lot. I like that my mom could work here a lot. I like how they can make it smooth after they glaze it. I like how they can do different colors with it.
Very good.
This one is kind of how my mommy makes like cabins and trees, all kinds of stuff. And you can like put a candle in there in the night. It like lights, shines out of the holes, and it's cool how they like cut out stuff. They glaze this, and what they do is they put it in this machine, and it gets really hot with the fire, and like they put this stuff, this green wax on this to keep the glaze off of it, so it gets everywhere else except this. And they put leaves on it, and sometimes they take them off, and sometimes they just leave it because it gets so hot and fiery in there in the glaze machine that the leaf can burn off. And then they ink it to make all these black lines get very clear. And then they make little balls of that kind of dirt, and they stick it on, and they rub it with their thumb, and it makes a little thumb rest. And I have no idea how they make it different colors, and that's what's so cool. It's cool how they make the outlines this way around, and they stick glitter like this painting on there. And when they buy stuff, they take the stickers off before, and you can like put flowers in here in case with water so they can like grow up. Like you can see how their finger was in here because you can see the little swirl around here. And you can see the little dots. That's probably where it kind of burned a little bit maybe. And how it makes is they like put it in a big huge oven, and all the glaze gets on, and how all the black dots got on there is because they wanted it to be that way. How the peach got on, and they can make it any color they want. They can make it any shape they want. They can make it any size candle they want. And this is called a Rebecca picture. And as you can see, they mix colors around it. They mix red and blue to make purple.
Have you got a Rebecca picture? good day. Come back and see
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you, good helper.
Okay, come sit down over here.
That would be good. Pretty good.
Shoulder up your gun and call your dog. Shoulder up your gun and call your dog. We're off to the woods to catch a groundhog. Oh, groundhog. Children scream and the children cry. Children scream and the children cry. Love that groundhog stewed or fried. Oh, groundhog. Yonder come Tom with a 10-foot pole. Yonder come Tom with a 10-foot pole. Twists that whistle pig out of his hole. Oh, groundhog. Yonder come Jerry with a snicker and a grin. Yonder come Jerry with a snicker and a grin. Groundhog grease all over his chin. Oh, groundhog. Meat'll do to eatin' and the hide'll do to wear. Meat'll do to eatin' and the hide'll do to wear. If that ain't groundhog, I declare. Oh, groundhog. Oh, groundhog. Oh, groundhog.
Visit Alewine Pottery in the Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community in Gatlinburg.
No one planned it when Gatlinburg's arts and crafts community started in the beautiful Smoky Mountains of East Tennessee. In the early 19th century, a gathering of settlers formed a new community called the Glades. The Glades adjoined the towns of White Oak Flats, later known as Gatlinburg, Greenbrier, and nearby Pittman Center. The Glades was a subsistence farming community, so by necessity, locals applied their skills to make just about everything they needed for daily life. People of the Glades were weavers, quilters, broom makers, woodworkers, basket makers, carvers, and more. Nobody in the Glades really thought of themselves as a craftsperson or artist. They were just good at creating skillful items for everyday use. Some also made extras to trade with neighbors or after traveling 2 days on bad roads to sell in Knoxville. In the early 1900s, Gatlinburg was a small, humble settlement of 2 stores and 6 houses. The burg was a hub for about 200 families living nearby. Attitudes changed in 1912 when Pi Beta Phi fraternity started a settlement school in Gatlinburg. This new school encouraged locals to preserve their traditional crafts and skills. Once locals learned of arts and crafts, they saw their old creations in a new, intriguing way. What before was just a useful pot, broom, chair, or basket now started looking like a valuable item. In 1925, the first actual craft shop was opened in downtown Gatlinburg by Allie Owenby, daughter of E.L. Reagan, a furniture maker from the Glades. In 1926, the aircraft shop opened. As more shops opened, the Glades and nearby communities began producing handmade items to sell. Visitors started arriving, new people who appreciated fine workmanship and real beauty. And they were eager customers who would buy local handmade items. A cottage industry in the Glades grew in the 1930s as local arts and crafts won recognition outside the valley. Noah McCarter made and sold ladderback chairs and rocking chairs from a shed behind his log home. Next door, his sister, Mary Owenby, built chairs, did weaving, and made rifles. Cora Watson set up a loom on her front porch with a sign saying, "Weaving for sale." She built up a steady mail-order business, too, hiring neighbors and their daughters to weave. A number of women did weaving in their homes, with the shops in Gatlinburg. And students of O.J. Matilde, who taught woodworking at the settlement school, soon opened their own woodworking shops. Lee Ogle opened a broom shop on Glades Road. Don Cowden was already selling his wood carvings to Hattie Ogle of her Bearskins craft shop in Gatlinburg. She convinced him to open his studio to the public so customers could visit the Glades and see him work. About then, members of many local founding families who still live today around the Glades got involved in producing arts and crafts. Their old, long-preserved family skills were revived and rekindled. In 1934, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was established. The park brought highway access across the mountains from North Carolina, and better access meant more customers for local arts and crafts. Good customers now came regularly to the Glades to meet craftspeople and to shop for authentic crafts. The exact idea of the Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community occurred in 1937 when Carl Husky opened his village craft shop. People of the Glades all joined together as a community. They used a card rack to advertise their crafts and help visitors find their shops. Marion Mangrum, a local grocer who owned a printing press, fixed up the first map and rack card for them. So the arts and crafts community was finally born. In 1942, things changed. When World War II struck, most craft activity stopped. But after the war, the tourists returned. Local men came home and reopened their businesses. The Glades began growing again. Artisans were attracted to the Glades by visiting the park and attending local craft shows. They saw the beauty of the mountains and potential customers for their creations. These artists and craftspeople, old and new, worked together to promote the shops and studios of the arts and crafts community. In 1978, the Great Smoky Mountains Arts and Crafts Association was officially formed with 28 charter members. Today in the Glades, many community members are third and fourth generation craftspeople or related family members of that original group. Today the community is an avenue of arts and crafts where visitors browse, chat, and see one-of-a-kind pieces created before their eyes. The Great Smoky Mountains Arts and Crafts community is the oldest and largest group of independent artisans and craftspeople in the United States. In 1999, the foundation was designated as an official project by Save America's Treasures. Now we must act. We must preserve this heritage of arts and crafts.